did Elon Musk get the huge fortune he owns? And how did he become the richest man in the world? And what is his story? We will know all this in this video. Like and subscribe, and let's begin. On June 28, 1971, in the South African city of Pretoria, Elon Musk was born. He was the third son in a family consisting of a father, mother, brother, and sister. After Elon was born, the family broke up and the parents divorced, and Musk lived with his father in South Africa throughout his childhood. Elon, as a young man, showed a special ability in dealing with computers. At the age of 12, he made his first video game and sold it for $500. For the record, the game he designed still exists to this day. This was the first project in his life. When Elon turned 17, unrest occurred in South Africa between whites and browns. Because Elon was affected, he decided to leave South Africa and travel to Canada and study at Queen's University in Ontario. Because his mother had Canadian citizenship, it was not difficult. After several years, he left Canada and traveled to America. There he studied at the University of Pennsylvania and graduated with a double bachelor's degree in physics and economics. In 1995, he moved to California and enrolled at Stanford University to pursue a doctorate. He only studied for 2 days, but suddenly decided to withdraw from academia and pursue entrepreneurship. This decision was pivotal in his life, helping Elon build his fortune. These are two principles he has followed throughout his life. The first is to work in technology, as technology is a rapidly evolving field and one of the fastest growing industries in the world. The second is to diversify his sources of income, meaning to engage in more than one investment and expand his portfolio. This is evident in his numerous investments throughout his life. Elon Musk's first real venture into technology after dropping out of Stanford University was a software company called Zip2, which he and his brother, Kimball Musk, founded. At the time, the internet was in its infancy and relatively new to the public, so they created their company to help people access information about businesses, restaurants, hotels, and services across the country. They partnered with over 160 newspapers to develop an online city guide. It was a simple idea, but people were so surprised that in 1999, Compaq offered to buy their small company for $300 million. The deal went through, and Elon Musk received $22 million, a huge sum for a 27-year-old. Most people in Musk's shoes would have been satisfied with $22 million. He would have said, "I'm not going to have that kind of money for the rest of my life." As for Elon Musk, he decided to try a new venture with another company. In March 1999, he co-founded X.com, investing $12 million in it. This time, the company's goal was to facilitate online bank transactions and transfers. The company achieved significant success, with over 200,000 customers joining in the first few months. 1 year after its launch, it merged with Confinity Bank. Following the merger, they created the popular money transfer service PayPal. In 2002, the popular eBay company purchased PayPal for $1.5 billion. As Elon was the company's largest shareholder, owning approximately 12% of the total shares, he received $175 million. He paid $12 million, and 2 years later, he received $175 million. Elon loved the name X so much that in 2017, he bought the domain back from PayPal and began using it for other things that would come in his life. In 2001, Elon Musk joined a non-profit organization called the Mars Society, which discussed the need for humans to re-explore Mars, including building small colonies, growing plants, and more. Enthusiastic about the idea, he traveled to Russia with 2 investors to purchase 3 ballistic missiles. Their goal was to transport equipment and spare parts for the rockets, which they hoped to launch to Mars within 2 years. Musk failed to close any deals, and due to this problem, upon returning to America, he opened a private space agency and built the rockets he needed. With $100 million of his own capital, he founded SpaceX in May 2002 and became its CEO and chief engineer. In its early stages, the company faced numerous difficulties, with launches continuing unabated until, in 2008, the company nearly collapsed. Musk was on the verge of bankruptcy after 3 failed attempts to launch an orbital rocket into space. Elon Musk described 2008 as the toughest year of his life, but thanks to perseverance and increased investment, SpaceX finally succeeded, signing a $1.6 billion deal with NASA in 2008. SpaceX launched its first liquid-fueled rocket and succeeded in becoming the first private company to send astronauts to the International Space Station. Through SpaceX, it worked on the Starlink project, a massive network of satellites launched into Earth orbit to provide internet access anywhere in the world. After what happened in his career, he would take the most important step of his life, investing his money in Tesla, the electric car company. The idea for the company first emerged in 2003, founded by 2 friends, Martin Abrar and Mark Tarpin. The 2 were obsessed with the idea of manufacturing environmentally friendly, high-performance, and low-cost electric cars, but their problem was a lack of funding. This is where Elon Musk came in, contributing about $6 million to the company, a small amount compared to his previous massive investments. Fortunately for Musk, within years of his leadership, the electric car market had exploded, with Tesla alone accounting for 60% of the electric car market in America. 10 years later, the company's shares had risen 3,000%. This year, Tesla's market capitalization surpassed $800 billion, and there are expectations it will reach $1 trillion by the end of the year. In 2020, Elon Musk's fortune was estimated at $24 billion, an astronomical figure. However, the surge in Tesla's shares brought his fortune to $240 billion in just 2 years. He reached his highest point after perseverance and hard work at $340 billion in November 2021, when the company's shares were on the rise. Economists say that most of the world's billionaires amassed their wealth through low-risk investments, but Elon Musk, through his risky investments, nearly led to bankruptcy. Ultimately, it was Musk's crazy and risky investments that brought him to his current fortune, which now stands at $383 billion. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more of this content, and write to me what you want in the next video.